Relationship management. It's hard to manage relationships. It's hard to manage a business. It's hard to manage a group of students. In general, it's difficult to deal with anything that gives you feedback, which you can't ignore without suffering negative consequences. Our job as consultants is to help the client keep their focus on what matters. And what matters can be in different places at different times, but it's never where the client thinks it is. Because otherwise, the situation wouldn't exist in the first place. It's not that everything is important, but it's not just one thing either. Here are some examples of different areas of focus. Responsibility. Understand that your partner is not to blame. Never for anything. And you are not to blame either. Never for anything. Guilt is fear. Obligation, coercion, reluctance. The word guilt, just like the word problem, is best removed from your vocabulary entirely. But responsibility is a different matter. You are responsible for everything that happens in the relationship. That's the strange thing. Who did this? It's always me. Who's to blame? No one. No whining, no beating your chest, no finger pointing or throwing ashes on your head. Just the daily work of optimizing what works and motivating the participants. Keep your personal responsibility for everything in the relationship in focus. Teach your partner to do the same. Not learning, not willing, that's your responsibility. Time. Where we suffer, things are narrow. Where we rejoice, things are wide open. Resentment, feeling slighted, jealousy. To feel these, you have to bring the horizon very close and become very self-absorbed. Exclude the relationship as a whole. Exclude perspective. Exclude personal influence. At that point, it's not about managing, but about feeling like a crystal vase. Falling out of a penthouse window. Everything ends in a second, so to speak. To manage, you have to think about your partner's happiness, about the safety of the relationship, about tomorrow, about benefits, about your own resources. Keep in focus the wide horizon, all the connections, growth. Relationships are not comfortable for everyone. It's a preference that not everyone has. Personally, I feel comfortable consulting. I'm not afraid of tears. While someone else is comfortable performing surgery, they're not afraid of blood. And some people are comfortable working on a construction site or on a farm. People who feel comfortable in relationships are those whose personal boundaries are naturally flexible. And who also like having those boundaries constantly shifting. It's a dance where you have a dagger in one hand and a salad with cucumbers and tomatoes in the other. That's the kind of comfort we're talking about. And on top of that, with time, the dagger gets sharper. The salad gets more complicated and the dance becomes even trickier. Anyone who expects relationships to let them relax will end up crying and complaining about life. It's better for them to just stay home alone. Meanwhile, Shio unions will keep inventing new dances. Keep your focus on the prospect of growth. And one more thing. If you've come to Shio, you've come for the right focus of attention. The right focus means becoming happier, without hoping that ultimate happiness will ever arrive. Newcomers who show up on Shio resources, for the first time, often start foaming at the mouth, claiming that I'm attacking women. And only later, after some time, do they realize that only miserable losers discuss men and their many flaws. That only miserable losers discuss men and their many flaws. But those whose relationships are in order, and who have prospects, even if only to start with in their relationship with themselves, they look for opportunities for their own growth. Their own qualifications, their own motivation, their own resources, that's what matters. And what your partner owes you, that's something to ponder over at a lonely New Year's table.